A couple of weeks ago, about 6 of us walked into the tuxedo shop and very quickly hit the wall of indecision. Should the lapels be wide? Should they be short? Tails, no tails, pink vest, fuchsia vest, platinum vest, or midnight blue. And listening to this, Tom, the tuxedo guy, he's watching us, and he comes over, and he says, let me give you guys some advice. He says, there's only one way through these difficulties. And it really comes down to 3 words. And here, my sense was that he's looking directly at Patrick when he's saying this. It comes down to 3 words. Call the bride. The second chapter of the book, The Alchemy of Marriage, is about honesty. And, you know, basically certain things are said one way before marriage, and things are said another way as marriage approaches and shortly thereafter. Okay? So Patrick, you hear a lot about Patrick, I don't know, master's degree, and guy single-handedly saved the public defenders in Washington, tennis champ, all that kind of stuff. But let me tell you, as his father, he had strange tendencies as a kid. I think we got to work these things through as a family. Strange tendencies as a kid. Patrick, as a kid, had an imaginary world. This is God's honest truth. Patrick had an imaginary world. It was called Patrick World. He had a Patrick Police Department, Patrick Public Library, Patrick Swimming Pool, Patrick TV station. And Joe, all I can say is that this was an early indication, something, that Patrick has no problem with self-esteem. But let me talk a little bit about Joe. This is dangerous territory. So when we first met Joe, Joe was Joe. You know, now you move close to the wedding and it's Joe Josefa with a P-H, Josefa with an F, Josie, J-Lo, Tootie, Rudy Tootie, lots of names. So we're at, oh, and then Gonzalez with an S, Gonzalez with a Z. So we're really not sure what to call, but we'll work these things out. So lest I get the music that'll signal my end, let me propose that end it with a toast. And I'd ask you at the end of my remarks to raise your glasses with the immortal words, to the alchemy of marriage. Dear Joe and Patrick, here's to the first step on a long and loving marriage. May you bring to it what you already do. Your laughter, your kidding, your respect for each other, your gentleness, your understanding, that key element of your good cooking, you're taking pleasure in each other's joys. If I could just, one little plug here from my wife Nazare, could you get cracking as soon as possible on the first of 4 or 5 grandchildren? Just saying. So, nearing the end, folks. So, may the alchemy of marriage increase daily your sense of the preciousness of each other. To the alchemy of marriage.
Every